You're probably wondering what I've been doing since I painted the last Wulfen. Well, guess what? I've been painting more Wulfen. Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, time for another year of the wolf, and yes, I'm painting the next batch of Wulfen. So these are 5 original Wulfen models, unconverted, so they're just as base. Been doing a lot of work on them, so let's have a closer look and see what I've been up to. Okay, so this is the first one. Basically what I've done is I've pretty much finished doing all of the base coats on these. The only things that I've got left to base coat are the claws, the teeth and the eyes. I'll be doing the teeth and eyes at the end. I will be doing the claws before I do the washes, so washes are next. What I've tried to do is do the opposite of everything that I did on the other set of 5. So in other words, all the chaos areas I've tried to paint slightly different, with the exception of this guy's Black Legion shoulder pad. That's the only duplicated piece of chaos armor that I've got on the models. So I really enjoyed painting these. I did do my usual thing, so lots and lots of layers. So the grey, for example, had 4 layers building up over the black primer. The pink, again, 4 layers, and most of them had at least 2 or 3 layers, if not more. So let's move on to the next guy. So that's the next sculpt, and of course he's got that sword. He's got a couple of bone teeth in that sword. Not quite sure how that works, but they're in there anyway. Loads of leather work around that chain sword as well. Of course, it's just a close combat weapon in the rules, or at least currently anyway. On his left leg there, well, the left as we see it, that was a Emperor's Children one on the previous model, and then the right leg was a Black Legion. So I swapped those around so they've got different areas, and also changed the feet as well, so they are again a bit different. Of course, I have been working on the backpacks as well, so once again I've got an Emperor's Children and the Black Legion backpack, and the rest are just Space Wolves ones. So that's that sculpt. Right, that's the next guy there. Again, I've swapped the Chaos Armor around, so he's got a Black Legion shoulder pad, which before his Emperor's Children, gave him a different knee pad there as well, and also his other foot there, or his leg, has a different shin pad, just to mix things up a little. And of course, where they haven't got any conversions done, you know, they are going to look very different from the first 5 models. His chest plate there, I've kept black because it's quite difficult to add pink without going over some of the work that I'd already done. So I'm going to keep that black, but it will be a Emperor's Children one, so I won't add any gold to it like I did on the first one, which I painted like a Black Legion chest plate. Right, okay, so that's that guy. Let's have a look at the next one. Okay, so that's the next guy, and he's holding what looks like a demon head in his hand. Now I thought it'd be pretty fitting if I painted that like a demonette, and also potentially some practice on how I'm going to paint my demonettes for my Slaanesh army, because I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to paint them. So I'll probably leave that head till the last, just so I can work out how I'm going to do it. But once again, yeah, I just switched all the armour around, just tried to make him look as different as I could to the previous model. This one was the pack leader in the last batch, where I changed his arm and everything. There we had the 2 claws in. But yeah, really cool sculpt. I like this sculpt a lot. Okay, right, let's have a quick look at the last guy. Okay, so that's the last one, and again, just swapping all the armour around. A traditional pink shoulder pad in each section of the units. So yeah, I've got a pink shoulder pad there. I do have to clean up the black around there, but I won't do that until I've done the highlights of the pink, because sometimes the wet blending of the pink can be a bit messy. So I'll tidy that afterwards. But yeah, really happy with him. Or with them in general, actually, to be fair. So like I said, the next thing to do, I've just got to paint his claws, and then I'm going to go in, I'm going to do the washes. The grey armour will be washed just in the recesses. That does take quite a bit of time, but the other stuff like the gold and the leather and the bone will have a wash all over it. So yeah, that is how they are looking. So I really hope you like them. Please comment, like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell button so you can keep up to date with the wonders of Warhammer 40k. And I'll see you in the next video.